Never mind, it wasn't attacking, of course. So enjoy your one card. I hope the board was worth it. To draw cards before he top decks the ley line. Alright, 2 cards. Show your magic, Hecatomb. Just make those Sanctuary Wardens. Easy. Easy. Oh my god. I cannot believe. Guys, tell me in the comment, am I crazy or am I right? Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we are finally back to control decks, to Esper. I wanted something cool after playing with Gruul, and this deck definitely does it. However, we were playing with Esper quite a lot, so we wanted to test some new cards. So for this reason, we have Cemetery Protector in the deck. The card that is not a lot played, and I think it has very good synergy with the Emperor. Yes, they both play for 4 mana, but they work very differently, and right now in the meta everyone expects the Emperor. If you have 4 mana that's double white, they always think it must be the Emperor. I know, because I also expect the Emperor. And suddenly the Cemetery Protector comes, which has different stat line than the Samurais. It has different strength, because it can create tokens, and suddenly your opponent doesn't really seem to fit the situation anymore. So we included 2 of them. I also wanted to test the Kyodai Soul of Kamigawa. This is the card that I've been playing a lot with mono white in like previous 2 standards or something like this, and I really like the card. I think it had the potential. Did it have it today? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it was nice addition. It did its work in some games, but hard to say. Like, Flash is the biggest ability, to be honest, because it can create a creature out of nowhere. And that was one of the reasons that it was included, because we have Elspeth. Even though we have 1, she definitely makes or breaks a lot of games. You will see it in the video today. Like, there were many games that she won single-handedly, just by creating those huge creatures, especially with Emperor. That's a good combination. Like, Emperor makes those tokens. They are just 2/2, they aren't scary, and they're, you can ignore them. But after like 2 counters from Elspeth, every Samurai is like a huge threat. And if Emperor keeps pumping it, man, like, it grows like crazy. And then your opponent needs a hard removal against the token, and then you create another token with the Super Soldier program, and in the end your opponent just doesn't have cards, and one of those samurais will kill him. That's not a random example, it happened. So for the rest of the deck, we have pretty usual Esper share. We have some marches, so I didn't go full all in on the Fateful Absence, because I think we have quite a decent pressure, and don't forget Void Rend can very easily hit all the Planewalkers, so you can go a little bit lighter with the Fateful Absence. You can even go 3 March, but I really like the Fateful Absence tempo, especially in the decks that run Farewell. So usually they are left with all the treasures, and if you are smart and quick, you can farewell those treasures so they never see the additional card, and that feels really sweet. Those are the usual choices basically for the deck. Dissipate because of the underdog, of course. We run in total 5 sweepers, 3 Depopulates, 2 farewells. I feel that we are not heavy enough on the early game to skip Depopulate, so sometimes we just want to do it, and especially with the Denik, this will be your very often main creature to defend. Because of lifelink, Denik can just defend against a lot of small creatures, and you have so much time. So this means that the Depopulate can hit very widely, because your opponent needs to commit much more than usually, and at the same time you get additional card because Denik is multicolored, so that really helps. Like, the whole idea really works together when you start the game. So I like this one as well. For the card though, we go pretty hard. We don't want to be left with no card though, and it might happen if you skip even 1 Bankbusters. 3 and 2 Memory Deluge is already like the minimum plan for having permanent value, so sometimes you might be unlucky and not hit single card, but you should overall start chaining them. If you really want to go hard on the heavy control, you can probably go like 3 Memory Deluge or 4 Bankbusters. For me that was a little bit excessive because we have Celestus and that's good enough for cycling. Celestus is great at finding this one Cardo card that will get you going, and when you hit it, it's, you know, you have infinite cards. So this is the idea for the deck. The whole biggest picture was that I wanted to have Emperor play that can be either the Cemetery Protector, either Kyodai or the Emperor, so they never know what hit them. Did it work? You can decide after watching the videos. I think that's an interesting twist to the Esper that we already played so much on this channel. And also the games today were absolutely crazy. And guys, tell me if I was ranting during the longest game, because one of the games is actually half an hour. Sorry, I know. That was the most crazy game I have played, and I've been playing whole day today. And yeah, that was something else. Tell me what you think. I honestly want to know if I'm crazy or the game was crazy. Alright, so thank you everyone for supporting the channel. Sorry, I'm kinda tired because it's like 3 AM. I want to record video for tomorrow and I wanted to get back into the rank, so I'm kinda tired. So you know, bear with me. And really thank you for all the support, guys. The comments were really nice. I really appreciate that you stick to the channel, that you care, that you are always here watching the videos. So huge thank you for all of this. And yeah, if you aren't subscribed, consider it. Like, we are doing a pretty good job on this channel. So let's go into the games. Thank you and see you in the game. Alright, we are going first with Make Disappear. You kinda always like this combination. Let's start with the Racking Tower, of course. And Marsh is also pretty useful. I really like the Memory Deluge in this hand because we have 1-for-1 quite a lot. And we would definitely like something better. I'm not tapping out. Like, it seems to be mono white, so Talia is on the line and later the annoying cleric thing. Unfortunately we have to counter Talia if that... Oh, it's not aggro. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So we just play defensively. Next turn we will have very nice situation that we can either go Memory Deluge or Bankbuster into Make Disappear. I would prefer something that I can kill at the end step. Well, super annoying, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, but it is what it is. So we will use the Marsh probably for this. He doesn't have blue. It means that he cannot protect his creatures at all. So if we cast this at the end step, it should be pretty fine. I guess I could exile Void Rend, but it's not super worth it. I don't even know what he could cast right now. Emperor is like it's too early for the Emperor. You know, counting mana, crazy stuff. So we will play the Bankbuster. He might have another commando, but we'll just take it, I guess. Maybe we draw one card. Not sure if it's worth it, but maybe. Not exactly sure what we are playing against. Like, this is very niche card, and maybe someone famous did the deck with this one, but usually you don't really see it. Alright, so what is he thinking about? Ordering? I think it's commando, and he will try to cast it and pay 1 mana at the end step. Exactly. So do we care? Yeah, I do. If they play Emperor, we just kill Emperor with Void Rend, and I want to make sure that we have card advantage during this game. It will be hard to get it. I think this will be the Emperor. Edgar. Ooh. I see, I see. We don't mind Edgar actually, thanks to the March. Honestly, that was really great top deck, probably the best one in the deck. To be fair. But we'll definitely take this for damage, just to make sure that we have plays. Emperor will be more annoying, unfortunately. And there's really high chance it will be the Emperor. Okay, creatures... There is one creature. Alright, this one is more annoying, but we can draw a card. Okay, okay, that's the plan then. We can maximize the card though this way. Alright, and they took the spell? Okay, they missed 1 damage. So, as I learned in time, you don't need to pay the word for the Void Rend. So we decline. This cannot be countered, so of course this dies. That's why we have it in the deck. And now we can actually get some extra cards. Our opponent is down to 3. We are trying to grind him slowly. We need lands, we need answers. Like Batman. Alright, Raffine Tower. Alright, so I don't think Elspeth is great in this situation. Let's just see what he does. I think we can even take 1 more hit, but it depends how he plays. I would prefer to use March when he's tapped out, so he cannot use Infernal Grasp on his own Edgar. They really want to see it dead. Yeah, that's a tricky situation, honestly. We want to preserve our HP, and Loaidas really thinks about something. Is it the Qatar thing? The 3rd one? Right? That's weird. I'm thinking right now about make disappear. Maybe we should keep it for Edgar and just get rid of the Bankbuster. We don't super draw with it. Not really sure. Alright, so our opponent seems to have woken up. Hopefully. Come on, man. 2 cards, 3 cards, whatever. Alright, so he will attack. Maybe I should do it right now. Like, if he wants to do something, let's force him right now. Because I'm very often way too, like, greedy, and I go to very low HP, and then everything seems to be a problem. Fateful Absence, that's kinda fine. He would do it last turn as well. He had 2 mana open, exactly for this probably. Alright, so when we tapped, he definitely tried to capitalize. Alright, so what can we get? We can go for the maximum card though, I guess, with Memory Deluge, so let's see what we hit. Farewell, perfect. Danik, also really good. It gives us so much time. He will draw card next turn probably. He has 5 mana. I think Danik is better. Or we just draw cards. Man, I kinda like drawing cards, not gonna lie. I would really hope... Man, maybe I should just tap out so he feels safe. He will play more cards then. Okay, I will do... Never do something like this. I'm making an error, like specifically, to bait more plays. Hopefully he will just, you know... play Junji. He wouldn't play it because he was fearing Make Disappear, and we just showed that we don't have Make Disappear. Unfortunately, we need to get rid of the artifact. That kinda sucks. But we can get this card, and we'll get the treasure, which means that Farewell is still on the table. Do I care about the graveyard in his deck? Trespasser... he uses it, but we use it more. Alright, creatures, artifacts, enchantments. Man, I'm so happy I tapped out, so he played Junji. He would not play this if I wasn't tapped. Enjoy your 2 cards. Oh, we grinded him so much. He has nothing right now. Alright, so we play Danik, we play Elspeth, and we enjoy the sweet taste of victory and counters. So this one will be Vigilance. I like Vigilance, especially on Lifelinkers, because you get twice the triggers and you basically cannot be raised. Then it's flying, so you always get the value. Yeah, as you can see, he fights into the Danik just for the card. He really wants the card. One option would be to just... Okay, sure, that's fine. That was his last card, and he cannot cast anything more, while we have Danik again. So it's much better for us. I will keep this one as a removal. Alright, so this will be Danik, and don't forget Elspeth gets closer and closer to ultimate. Alright, so here let's go for the first strike this time, because he will be attacking and we have 3 toughness and he has 3 attacks, so not really great combination all in all. And this is legendary, so 2 mana is enough to use Eiganjo. I think we are in great shape right now, but it really looked really scary. He had like 7 cards to our 3 or something crazy like this. Alright, he cannot kill Elspeth right now. So let's just attack him. The only problem is that he can cast the card that he draws if we didn't kill this. Eiganjo? Really? Sure, like let's go Eiganjo madness, I guess. Will we get the card? I guess not. Yeah, I never know how Danik works, I never read the card. But I know sometimes it gives close. Man, Mythic. True Mythic. Alright, so our opponent is down to 1 card as always, but the Memory Deluge that we did not exile with Farewell is all the difference basically. And I guess we'll just make the Angels, right? He needs to hit a sweeper or he loses the game. That seems like a very, very good deal. So, he will be at 1 HP. And we will be able to use Memory Deluge, and right now we will be able to cycle with the Celestus. Yeah, he cannot answer this because he doesn't have a sweeper. Nice. Alright, so we are definitely very heavy on the draw. I like Fateful Absence, definitely. I don't really like that we are on the draw. Emperor is a great draw. This is probably one of the key components that we needed. Our opponent seems to be not on the extreme aggressive side so far. Okay, like we are definitely getting into the game right now. So let's cast the Bankbuster. And I think when we start drawing with the Bankbuster, we can very, very quickly get the advantage. Well, you never are happy about the Goblin, I guess. So how do we do against the Goblin? Do we really kill it? Yeah. Man, this is ridiculous. I'm using one of my premium removals just for this token, but instead of giving him tempo, I actually can make his tempo lower because he needs to use the clue. And we know exactly what we are seeing, right? Are we? Okay, so it has to be cruelty. Pretty scary because we have no way to counter the cruelty. Okay, no kicker. Sure. Let's play this one and see what happens, because the next turn he can actually do it. Not gonna lie, cruelty will hurt a lot, because we didn't draw a counter spell so far. We probably will draw next turn, but next turn might be too late. We did all we could to prevent the treasure at least. Alright. He might still have land in the hand. I don't trust this guy. Ah, I knew it. Cruelty. Into, hopefully... Oh, I think he has it. But he thought that we have counterspell, which is amazing. Alright, we are casting Deluge because this is more mana efficient than the Bankbuster. Emperor, okay. Okay, maybe I miscounted, but I'm pretty sure it's this kind of deck. Man, Danik is so good overall here. Let's get both, I guess. Okay, that was a weird draw, but we'll take it. So, let's go probably Attacker's Waste. So my idea is to play Danik and get rid of Kiki-Jiki. He will put a counter on something. Yeah, it's kinda okay, I guess. I don't want Kiki-Jiki copying Missionary, and then he gets 3 cards from the graveyard. I guess it's Titan that he discarded, but it's still value. It's still value. So in the end, I think we just play Danik. And I mean, let's kill Kiki-Jiki. It has to be done. It has to be done. It's not perfect, we don't really like it, it's not the best turn, but it had to be done. Man, like this Fable absolutely completely negated the whole game for us. Oh man, what a freaking card. Because we needed to burn 2 premium cards just to answer it. So far, that was a strange attack. I would assume he wants to do something more. Like, this attack actually healed us. So, if he doesn't follow with any damage, I think that was a mistake. And it seemed to be a mistake. That's fine. Alright, this time let's play like this. So, we can use the Wandering Emperor, make a token, and start drawing cards. Like, it kinda sounds okay to me. I don't like him drawing cards. Man, Fable. We just need to extract Fable from his deck and everything will be fine. We shouldn't die super quickly thanks to Danik. Oh, and we actually can use the +1 on the Emperor. That would be pretty neat, because then we can start getting free trades. And we can always -2 later. He discarded it. So he... Interesting decision. Oh, that's a smart one. So I assume he will attack with everything. Treasure is definitely an issue, but what can we do? What can we do? He might have another Emperor, but I didn't see the priority, honestly. So let's +1 the Danik. And we do want the lifelink. Alright, it's legendary. Yeah, it kinda is. So you know what? Let's get rid of this one. Treasure is there, but what can you do? Now we go into the blocker. I think I will get the token, right? So they cannot chain the missionaries. Somehow. And it's more damage. Yeah, I kinda like this one. We don't draw a card, but other than this, we got really good trades so far. And now we have Emperor in the board. Oh man, this guy just does not stop. Alright, cool. So this is extremely powerful card, of course, especially that we used Emperor already. Okay, that's something, that's something. How can we make it work though? That's an interesting one. We could crew the Bankbuster and attack with the Bankbuster, but it doesn't really bring much value, to be honest. I think we might block the Warden with Kyodai and use -2. That will suggest that we want Samurai here. Yeah, I don't really want to attack with Danik, I think. So, let's see, let's see. We overall have more cards, but we don't have really time to use them. Man, and another Fable is on the stack. We need to draw into our Depopulates and things like this. Maybe we just use Memory Deluge and that's it. To be perfectly honest, that wouldn't be the worst. Shield is a problem though. Okay, will he remove it? That's the question. He did. Oh, never mind. He removed counter from something, probably the Emperors, right? Alright, so we could get rid of the shield and draw a card with Kyodai. Is it good enough? I think it is. I think it is. Let's go for the Danik. This way he's invulnerable. Now we go to blockers. I guess for a moment only, but it is what it is. So now the shield is broken and our sweepers can hit this. Okay? Also the Emperor can just exile the Warden if we really need to. So that's something. Man, hard game. I have to say, hard game so far. Missionary. Okay, with Danik he cannot target any cards. So what we have to do is just draw into Depopulate or Farewell, I guess. Alright, this is decent. Like, we're drawing into something, but it's not exactly what we would like to see. So I can get rid of the Warden with -2. Then we can kill the Kiki... Okay, kill the Emperor, kill the Kikijiki. Not the worst. Yeah, let's just get rid of this. As long as Danik is on the board, he cannot copy basically anything worthwhile. He also cannot target the graveyard. So I think we just chill. And try to use Memory Deluge and then Sep. Then we get the Sweeper, and after the Sweeper it should be okay. Alright, Invoke Justice. That's some serious discard. Not sure. Oh, he didn't realize that he cannot target. Sorry. So Danik has this clause that you cannot target, and this means when you do return target permanent. This is of course not perfect. You may remove a counter from a creature. He doesn't have other counters. So I guess, man, the pressure is insane. He didn't whiff for a single turn so far in this game. So I think now he cannot remove the counter because he has no counters, right? What? I guess he took from the Emperor? I didn't see the number. I assumed it had to be from the Emperor, right? I had such a sneaky plan, but it didn't really work. I guess it kinda worked, but it is okay. Alright, so this will be Danik. No, we want to lifelink, I think. So we can kill this with Bankbuster, or just block with the Danik. Yeah, I think this is just a better way to do it. I'm never done. So our HP can matter, but you can slowly see that we are nearing the card difference. Oh, with second best Bankbuster it should be even easier. Man, we didn't draw a single sweeper in top 20 cards. Let's try to dig a little bit for a land or something. Man, it's like I would expect to really hit something by now. But we have basically 4 cards here and 2 cards here, so we can get back 6 cards in total. And he has only 3. Well, I won't say that I will hesitate about this counter spell. Yeah, he really wanted to copy it with Kiki-Jiki, but it didn't work out too well. Alright, so more samurais. I'm basically playing into Depopulate, because at some point we have to draw it. Like, we will draw it before we die. Danik makes sure that we can lifelink so much that our opponent just cannot kill us fast enough. So I'm not sure what is the best copy. Alright, no mana. And no Depopulate still. Wow. I mean, I guess. Let's draw like this. Like, we have a little bit of time. Oh, and we can play the land. Do we have anything? I think we have enough cards. We could bounce our own Bankbuster, but it's not worth it. Alright, we go with the Celestus now. It will help during the later part of the game. And I guess let's see what he will copy. We do not attack, because he has good blockers. So, let's see. Kiki-Jiki is super annoying. I mean, like, super annoying. I don't know what exactly will happen. So, you know what? Let's see. Alright, he gets it. Oh, and he will get 1 attack, right? And that's it. So let's make sure that there won't be more Kiki-Jikis for the next turns. And it is what it is. We could, I guess, draw a card, but then we have, you know, the pilot on the board, so if we want to sweep, we cannot rebuild as easily. That's a weird counter. Okay, I think counter here would be so much better, but I won't complain. For the first time in my life. Oh, they don't attack. Sure. So you deal 4 damage, my friend. 16 to go. So a dice counter is wasted permanently. And let's go into the night time. Like, the more cards we draw, the faster we will get. I promise you, we have sweepers in this control sweeper deck. And we will draw them someday. Oh man, like, we actually didn't draw it so far. I cannot believe. Like, sure, let's just skip the turns. So my plan is still the same. We let the board go crazy as long as it doesn't kill us. Alright, this has to be countered. That's way too important. Man, look at how his hits. Like, he's not drawing any cards, just third Sanctuary Warden and second Titan. Like, what a mad lad. Right, so he needs to pay 4 in total. He cannot, so Warden is not here. It's super annoying because of the shield, so when we finally get to draw a sweeper, we cannot still kill it, unless it will be farewell. Man, my voice cracks. Oh, I was commenting a little bit too long today. So, that is another attack that deals 4 damage, so sure, enjoy. And let's keep drawing. Dissipate. Well, at least we know we have counter spells in the deck. Still nothing. Okay, sure. Alright, alright. But the protector is pretty nice. So let's do the usual thing. Guys, I will keep passing the turn as long as I don't hit my sweeper. The full gameplay is based on this one. But next turn I think I will cast protector. He will start to be aggressive. He might even attack with everything. But I guess he's still too scared for some reason. Alright, so I play probably the protector, right? It's also pretty good to crow. So let's play this one. We will still be able to draw a card from the Bankbuster. We will have 3 mana, so a counter spell is also possible. Do we want a creature? Or just an instant? I will go for the instant, honestly. Like, we have way more instants overall. Let's screw this Bankbuster. Or maybe with this one. It's more efficient this way. Our opponent has only 3 cards, so I'm not like super crazy scared. Alright, and let's block like this. He can kill the Danik, but we have new Danik, so it's still fine. Yeah, and we will get rid of Architect. It's super lame that we have full sweeper plan, but we need to start removing creatures manually. But still, we will have card advantage overall. Okay, he's super proud about the Emperor. This one has 4 loyalty, so do we really care about this? I do not. I can cast Memory Deluge. And he basically kills his own Emperor with more loyalty. Like, or the same loyalty, because he will +1, right? So it's kinda card negative in the end. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's super happy about winning on the board, but there's no way we won't hit a sweeper with Memory Deluge right now. I guess the protector won't do a lot of work. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Maybe I didn't think it through. Yeah, we didn't even need it to crew, so this was actually super my mistake. That had no sense, like in retrospect. Alright, he wants the Titan. He will put, oh my god, like he plays everything, every single game, so every single turn, so we cannot cast Memory Deluge for like full duration of the game. That's kinda insane. And with Titan it will be shielded, so we cannot like basically ignore it. Well, I guess we can Memory Deluge main phase maybe. Okay, so let's draw. Still no sweeper. Man, he thinks that we are lucky. He doesn't understand how much he should be you know, behind. All right, so let's draw. Still no. I guess. Guys, do you believe that we have 5 or 6 sweepers here? Because I do not. But we have enough treasures that we can actually just do this, I guess. That's so funny. And you will see. We have a sweeper in the deck. Insane, I know. And let's get the counter spell. Alright, so we can actually start doing something right now. Do we just sweep? Probably not. Probably not, because I want to have counter spell ready. So instead we'll play like this. We have Dissipate in case we really need it. And we have quite nice tokens. So Protector did help to stabilize, because I don't think our opponent can kill us. He has quite a lot of tokens, but he needs a lot of tokens. And we can always screw the Bankbusters. Invoke Justice. Man, like, this guy did not draw a single card this game, and he never whiffed. While we had to dig like 20 cards for the first sweeper. That's insane, honestly. I think we will still win, which is hilarious in a way. Alright. I think he should pump the 1-1, to be honest, but he still thinks he's fighting for the board. Oh, he's actually not fighting even for the board. That's even better. So let's go for blockers. I mean, sure. Maybe we can even attack the Emperor somehow. We will see, we will see. He's at 41. But it won't matter in a second. Alright, that's a land. Oh man, that's so hilarious. So, can we attack it somehow? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. And I would probably like to cycle the Danik. And there's probably no downside to trying. So let's try. Let's see, maybe we deal at least 1 HP damage to the Emperor. It seems pretty obvious what we are doing, but we will see. Maybe opponent will mess it somehow. Like, this is such a weird attack that it definitely raises an eyebrow. Alright, we don't care about his HP, so the fact that he lifelinks is not really relevant. Okay, this was also blocked, I think. Oh, never mind, it wasn't attacking, of course. We wouldn't attack because this one gives us the card, right? Right, so enjoy your 1 card. I hope the board was worth it. And now we have a different world, my friend. Yeah, it was nice. That was the whole strategy that was supposed to come here 20 turns ago. Alright, and I just realized my mistake. Yeah, we had double Danik. Sure, that was his top deck, by the way. That was the 1 card he drew. Easy. Exactly the Bankbuster that was supposed to draw us all the cards. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, I've played so many games like this today. I think we're still winning, but the fact that he top decked this 1 card that negated all of our card advantage is insane. Alright, Celestus, please cycle my lands. And we have 26 cards there. How is it possible we are still drawing lands? Okay, that's something, at least. Alright, so how do we do it? I think we could just either play Emperor and just kill this one. His top decks can't be so good, right? It's not possible. This is legendary, so of course we cannot play 2. Okay, sure. We can make a competition. How many lands can we draw? Okay, finally. That was the card that we needed 38 cards to find the first one. It's fine. Okay, so we have the Emperor. We can kill their Emperor on the +1, and honestly I think this is the best. Let's check for priority first. That was a priority. Okay, let's go to blockers. Most players will do something right now. Alright, let's see if he can top deck the Emperor. Like, if he does, he's like a god. Are you freaking serious? Man, like, this guy doesn't need to play a card drawing his deck. He's just drawing from the top all the cards. This is insane. Like, this is an actually insane game. What the heck? Leyline Binding, first card. Second, Emperor to our creature that kills the Emperor. Like, this is ridiculous, honestly. What the hell? I hope I'm not too ranty, but I think you see what's going on here. It's just so weird. Alright, so we will go for creatures. And we will still win this, but the fact that it's happening blows my mind right now. Alright, so we will go with the token. Now we will go with the apparition. And now even you cannot top deck. But I guess he has one card. It can be everything. It can be a Hullbreaker without blue. No! Don't have priority, please. Alright, finally! Emperor, after 20 turns of basically torturing me, is here. Okay, let's get rid of the land. Man, only 20 cards. That's another 6-drop from the top? Oh my god. Guys, am I, like, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's how you normally draw, but I have my thoughts about it, and not exactly sure. Alright, I actually wanted exactly this card, so let's call it even, I guess. Do I have enough mana? I hope. Nice, we have enough mana. That's perfect. So we will go for the samurai because of the vigilance. And I guess we can pump the maximum damage, right? Like, we have a lot of work to do. He's at 45. So, of course, he might draw something that kills the samurai, but Emperor, like, we have more Emperors. And from the next turn onwards, if he doesn't top deck Leyline again, we'll start drawing with the Bankbuster. Well, that's not a land, for sure. He can basically keep using all the mana, right? 5. Perfect mana. Is this guy for real? I just want to point out, this guy has no card draw in the whole deck except Sanctuary Warden. Okay, maybe Fable was somewhere. But he's just drawing all of those things from the top. That was this turn. While he was with 2 cards. Alright, enough of rant, but I'm mind blown. Alright. It's fine, Sloth, you will make it. Like, you will make it. Alright, so how do we do it? We definitely can sweep again, but you know, he has 2 cards, it's basically infinite value. Let's just farewell, shall we? Should I really get rid of my own graveyard because I'm so scared of his top decks? I cannot Memory Deluge, right? Yeah, I'm so scared about his top decks that I will... enchantments, we don't need the enchantments, so just creatures and graveyards, right? Creatures, graveyards. Yep. I will exile my own Memory Deluge, and I'm still scared because he has 1 card. That's where we are in this game. I could keep attacking, but I prefer to draw cards before he top decks the Leyline. Alright, 2 cards. Show your magic, Hecatomb. Just make those Sanctuary Wardens. Easy. Easy. Oh my god. I cannot believe. Guys, tell me in the comment, am I crazy or am I right? Because I'm seriously doubting it myself right now. Alright, so let's make the Emperor, I guess. Like, I will still win this. Don't worry. Like, we have such a big advantage, they cannot go through. We have 1 mana. Sure. We can even get this. Let's just go white before he top decks something weird. Yeah, it's the same damage. So let's draw card. We can get back the Emperor anytime we want, but we don't want right now. We will switch to nighttime. Make Disappear is definitely not strong here. So let's draw extra cards. Elspeth. Elspeth is actually an insanely good draw. This will probably solidify our... Oh, I want to cry on the inside. Man, every card that he has is like game-winning win condition. We will still win this, but what the hell? What the actual hell? So let's see if he gets the shield counter. Yeah, I shouldn't click resolve. I think I clicked resolve, right? No. Okay, good. So no Titan for you. You know, the next one, after we exiled all of the other ones. Cool. I don't think we go for the another Emperor. This is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. And let's maximize the Emperor value. Alright, Elspeth. We need to make sure that the Elspeth lives. So I think we'll try to work like this and we'll go on the Angel side. Alright, so what will it be? And flying seems pretty nice. Yeah, let's give him the flying. And now this, so we can use the other samurais to just block the situation. And this one will keep doing free damage every single turn until he dies. And at the point of lifelink it will get even better. If he attacks with the Rhino, we get rid of the shield. And then we can give this the first strike and he will kill the Rhino for free. Oh my god, he has so many cards. 2 perfect cards for the situation. Let's see what they are. I didn't see the cruelty, so I guess it's just white invoke, right? Yeah, okay. He has black mana. He has. Sure, that's another ley line. Imagine drawing lands like a low level player. He just... That's the 4th one or the 3rd one? I think the 3rd one, right? Yep. Oh my god. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. I'm having a best time of my life right now. I don't know what to say anymore. Like, I'm always laughing that he will have the perfect top deck or perfect card for the situation, but he actually literally has since 10 turns. At least that's how it feels. Oh my god, the card. How devastating it will be. Cool. I still think we don't have huge troubles with closing this game. Flying will be so useful during the game. Well, I guess if we keep drawing lands, it might still be bad. Let's see, something that is not a land. Okay, that's a land. Alright. Let's keep pumping the samurai, I guess. Yeah, and let's start using the Bankbusters, especially that we have another Emperor. We can crew this one here, and we can crew this one here. I think that's a decent start overall. I'm not sure if we go with the Emperor. You know what? We will. We will. I think the first strike is really important in this situation, and the +1 counter means that we don't lose our thing, which might make a huge difference later. Like, he's back to 21. I mean, yeah. I guess I could switch day-night cycle. Okay, we have crewing, so we don't need to bluff. Let's see his devastating card. Just a 3-drop, man, something is wrong with your draw. You need to fix it. Oh man, yeah, he definitely still has planes because he never draws them. Yeah, I'm kinda salty. Sorry for that, guys, but this game was absolutely insane. I think we are nearing the closing, but what the hell was this? Let's get the Elspeth. I really like her. And let's see the 4th ley line, I guess. Alright. So this guy, what he might need right now? Let's go for the lifelink, just to make sure that we will never die, basically. Cards. Oh, this is the different counter. I'm a dummy. It's a +1/+1 counter. Alright, and you know what? This is actually a bit better stat line, because we get extra attack this way. Alright, and that's it. So let's make attack, except you. He can trade for one of the Bankbusters, but we'll keep attacking. And that's a lot of damage, so he should be dead next turn unless he top decks something crazy as always. We are at 7 cards. Let's switch to daytime and see what we get. I'm quite sure we should have something that is not a land in the deck. I think so. Okay, that was definitely the strangest game of the day. So what can he get? Nothing. Yeah, I appreciate the good game in the end, but that was definitely the most frustrating game I have seen today. Oh my god, tell me guys in the comments if I was unbearably ranty. Alright, let's check out this hand. Well, we have very good start, but we have no mid game if we don't draw lands. I'm taking it, but it might go very bad, very quickly. Danik into Make Disappear is amazing though, so hopefully we can make it work. Talia, okay, they always have Talia, and that will be a disaster because we cannot cast. See, I told you they always have it. There is no situation where Talia is not there. But the top deck with the Shattered Sanctum is huge. If we didn't draw this, we would get absolutely destroyed this game. But fortunately we were lucky and we were able to use Make Disappear. Like without this turn, we would be absolutely destroyed. It wouldn't be even funny. Do we go with the Celestus? You know what? I actually like it. Because we can just hardcast the Emperor. And if I can, I would love to switch to nighttime, because then Brutal Qatar doesn't do anything. This is such a bait. Alright, so what he has? Eiganjo, right? Okay, you bastard. You got it. So we aren't blocking because most of the players don't bluff those attacks. So it's like 85% they have Eiganjo. As we can see. It's still good for them, but at least not so good. And I think we can bait them on the next turn into attacking into Danik. Like we can either kill the adversary or pump our own guy. Yeah, and let's go into the nighttime. That's so cool. Let's see what we get. Is it an easy discard? Oh man, do we really discard the Emperor and show that we have another? I think it's Void Rend. It's such a big tell that we have another removal. Man, that maybe I shouldn't draw. Maybe that was one situation when showing your opponent what you have in hand is worse. Because if we are discarding this kind of card, it means that our hand is full removal. And that's important information. Alright. Okay, I will test you, my friend. What would you say if your adversary wasn't here anymore? He might have another Eiganjo, he might have the Emperor. There are a lot of options, but we cannot play around them. So let's see. Emperor cannot protect this one, at least. Alright. Emperor can pump this one. But there's chance. Maybe we can even exile it if we really care. Right, I think we can discount it enough, of course. What a draw! 1, 2, 3, 4, easy. I mean, is it even worth saving? Let's try. I have no idea. I should count, but I won't count. Okay, we cannot. Cool. That sucked. That was probably the best play they could have. After last best place they could have. So what do we do? It's probably Danik, right? And we try to pump it. And then we can use March if we really want. Yeah, we will see. It's a hard game, but if we lose the Emperor, like we can pretend that we protect the Emperor. Like this guy. Man, what's going on ladder today? Okay, maybe I'm just overthinking. Obviously, Every deck has a strategy and it just keeps working, and that's fine. Alright. He wasted 1 mana, so it's not the god draw. So the counter goes here. We cannot kill Talia. We definitely need to think about the how we play this one out. I can get rid of this. I can protect the Emperor. You know what? That could be okay. We kill this one. No, we kill this one with March. Yeah, but we don't really do much, I guess. This kills this. Then this needs to kill this. Huh. Okay, let's try it. I should use the spell first, but whatever. Okay, with tax we managed to do it. Now Emperor has 2 loyalty. It means that we can get rid of Talia. Finally, it took a long time. And yeah, let's see. We are at the nighttime already. Okay, those were hard decisions. I'm not sure if I played it well, but it was okay, I hope. Alright, he will probably attack with Adversary unless he really counts on Emperor. Of course. Well, that's definitely annoying. Now he knows exactly what we have, and now he knows that attacking is a bad choice. Alright, let's see how he will attack. Probably he won't, right? This will be hard because he will always have the first strike because he's attacking on his turn, and I will not have first strike. So even if my counters will be even with his, that's it, nothing more. Let's play the Emperor. It won't get better than this, honestly. And let's start making some samurais. We need to draw something. What? Oh, I'm a dummy. Yeah. That's an oopsie, but he knows. Let's draw. We just need farewell, and we will win the game. Oh, okay. Depopulate is fine as well. I appreciate it. You know, that's why we run 5 of those. So this will survive, but we can kill it with March. So we will in the end clear the board. It will be harder, but we will. Alright, so that's a full sweep, and it's Emperor against Emperor. Ours is first, and that's a huge difference. Problem is that his draws are more likely to be a creature draws than us. But on the Samurai against Samurai, we are winning by default. Okay? There's no sense to draw a card. Oh, that's a huge one. Okay, that's a good bait. So what we will do is threaten that we kill the Emperor. I don't like him getting the card, to be honest, but it's probably the next card should be worse than the Emperor. But we got a free trade this way. We will do it like this. Alright. Enjoy. We do it so he cannot use all the free mana at the end step. If he wants to draw, he needs to split his turn right now. So if we give him the card, that's the best way to do it. At least he is slowed a little bit, so maybe our Emperor can make some more work. With Celestus we don't really have bad draws. Okay, I think this is the moment we started winning for the first time. Let's make a Samurai. Let's keep attacking. Yeah, now you can see that suddenly the game seems to be reversed. And we'll draw a card, maybe we'll draw something we can play and we can switch to daytime. Oh, that's a good one. I know we will have to sacrifice a creature, but in case of something irritating like this, it will also, it would kill creature anyway. So at least we deny him the creature. Let's counter the Brutal Catar. This was also a decent draw. This could, over time, grind all of our samurais. Especially that we both don't really have a lot of cards. Is that an attack and Eiganjo? Not Emperor, so if he attacks it has to be Eiganjo, I think. Or Varro's Stance, which he doesn't seem to play. Okay, good decision. Let's draw first and see what we get. Yep, we got a win condition. Well, that should be the game, honestly. I don't think he can beat Memory Deluge, and we still have another counter spell, in case he gets something extremely threatening. If that's a Eiganjo, that's fine. Yeah, so I think he should honestly scoop, but maybe he doesn't know. Of course, he doesn't know about the Memory Deluge. But I think if he did, he would probably just end the game, because it's just too much scry. Unless I hit 4 lands, I don't think it's beatable, basically. So he's trying to bait the counter spell, maybe, depending on what the other card is. But we know what we are doing. Actually, Eiganjo is better, because it's spot removal. We don't really want Sweeper right now. And I mean, let's draw a card, shall we? Card is decent. I think I will use No. We have Memory Deluge in the graveyard, so we need as much mana as possible. We will go for this another Samurai. We will attack. And now it's the cleanup duty. I'm kinda surprised he's still in the game, to be honest, right now. Because after Memory Deluge, the game is over. Unless he has something extremely good. I don't think Talia is extremely good, to be honest, but you can see that he's leaving all the mana. We have enough to just Void Rend it, if we care. And I'm not sure if we care, to be honest. This will be a forced block this turn. So we kill this, we crew the Bankbuster, this will be 6, 10, 11 exactly. It means he needs to sacrifice the Hopeful Initiate, which is super sweet. And we'll go with the Samurai, so there are a lot of 4/4s. We attack, and that's it. Took a while. Man, we... Okay, I won't spoil the results, but I'm proud of it.